Hello everyone, welcome back with one more session, prime time, bits at prime time with Masterclass Space. And today is very special day because a lot of question has asked about startup and of career. So the BITSAT questions are all related to startup and BITSAT. So these are the questions that I have taken, or the questions were taken from the students who have asked curiously. So let's begin with. So today is very special day because you are going to understand that after BITSAT or after BITS, what you are going to achieve or how big your dream is going to be. So let's begin with. So as usual, we have two teachers, two experts. One is Aditya Shankar and second is Atul Verma sir. So there are two teachers. They will answer one by one. So let me pick one very common question that the students are asking, that can BITS turn ideas into startups? So Aditya will answer. Let me repeat question. This is very frequently asked questions. Many of students ask the same one. Can BITS turn ideas into startup? Your take.
Hello, my dear friends. Thank you, Hassan, for asking this question. So this is one of the most asked question, and because very recently BITS is in news because of the entrepreneurial spirit, and because of the startups and very successful funding its alumni are raising. So ideas into startup, yeah, basically this is very much possible in bits. Reason is that because the type of exposure which you are getting once you enter it's completely towards your aligned towards your entrepreneurial spirit. I would say i would say you the type of friends you will be hanging out, or the cohort, and the motivation which you are going to get from alumni, incubation center which are there in on the three campuses, funding opportunities, seed funding opportunities. If you have very brilliant idea, all these are aligning towards turning your idea into reality and finally implementing it. So I mean, I completely agree with this one, and I would like to say, if you are if you are a person with entrepreneurial spirit, you want to take your own venture as a dream project. So BITS is a place where your ideas are going to be valued.
Good one. Good one. So very informative. Now one more question. There is in chat. The one student is asking, sir, I have one question. How big is the BITS brand value today? So Aditya sir, oh Adul sir, would you like to respond?
Yes, definitely. Thanks, Hassan. Thanks for taking this question from the comments. So, as a brand, I feel since its inception, BITS has been a brand only. Like it is not that it has recently emerged, it always has been there. And with all the, I would say, social media, with all the recognition, I would say this was a long due recognition, which is now getting reflected very nicely. But if you see the innovations which have happened even in past, like they have been coming from BITS Pilani long back. So I feel that its brand value always has been there, and over time it has increased only. Like after, in fact, if I remember correctly, when I was about to graduate from my college, I think around that time only BITS was also awarded that Institute of Eminence tag. So that also led to its widespread recognition. Then the kind of, I would say, brand is what is we call as a well-known thing which resonates with everyone. Within campus, it resonates with its great entrepreneurial spirit, great flexibility in which you can build your own career and life. And outside campus, I would say people just recognize it like anything. They understand it very well. There are biggest of the biggest, say, alumni support groups. So all these things, I think that's what make anything a brand. And all the parameters are there in BITS.
Oh, yeah. So very insightful. Yes, people, I believe you are getting your answer. You will enjoy your answer. And yeah, it has a lot of. So, yes, a lot of students also asked about the alumni. So, Aditya sir, question for you. How strong is the BITS alumni network today?
I would say it's not something hyperbole, but the reality is that BITS has one of the most organized alumni network. Why I'm saying organized? Because alumni are there and they are quite successful from every college. But the reach is very important. If you are not able to reach them, if you are not able to connect and network with them, what is the point? So BITS has made several platforms where you can reach out to the alumni very easily. There is a platform called BITS Connect is there. BITS Alumni Association is there. Every 3 year BITS organizes a summit called BITSA Global Meet. Very recently, this year only, it had in Hyderabad. So through these platforms, current students and even the graduates, they are very well able to gel with and network with uh, alumni. And the most important thing is that very successful people also come to mentor you over there. So as far as alumni network is concerned, I would say the the platform which BITS has provided and the network which it has provided, it is one of the most organized way to reach alumni, and that's one of the biggest strength of BITS Pilani. If you see on Facebook, there is a group called BITSian for each other. There are about 38,000 alumni in that group. So to unite people once they graduate, it's very difficult. So BITS has a dedicated department. There is a dean of alumni relation who maintains, who keeps on contacting alumni. We keep on getting emails. Since I come from BITS Pilani, I keep on getting emails and emails to support BITS. Sometime offering some of the best benefits to BITSians. Let it be from companies like Swiggy, some offers. So we keep getting benefits also, and in return we keep giving back to BITS. This network, it requires a very concrete structure which BITS has already created. So I would say the BITS alumni network is one of the most organized and a huge network.
Oh, so as we are talking about BITS alumni and then the network, so the same question, Atulji, for you too. Does BITS open global career opportunities?
About the global career opportunities, I feel I would like to share an anecdote. I was having a conversation with a parent yesterday, and they are settled in US for some time, I believe, good 10-12 years. And they were mentioning that now when their son is about to enter college, they are considering that no one actually knows how jobs might change in the coming time. And it's not related to say, I'm not saying due to just say AI, but also the way global things can be here and there. So all the things, all the factors for the bigger part, they are showing that job dynamics can change. And based on that, they said that when we are looking for college, like just to be clear, they are looking in US only, but said that when we are looking at college, we are not just looking at degree, we are also looking which college can say in a way help students set up their own things. Like if so, what I'm trying to say that parents are actively thinking of it. It is not students anymore. That once they are entering college, then they are seeing their peers or seniors doing startup and stuff. No, it has gone one level up. Even parents are now considering that we want to choose an institute which is not just providing degree, which is indeed providing ecosystem for entrepreneurship and all things. So what I'm trying to say, all these things are very well structured already in BITS ecosystem. So that way, be it with respect to jobs, like I'm not saying that everyone would say start their own thing, but be it with respect to jobs, the kind of repo BITS has with the global giants, be it with respect to setting up an ecosystem, a drive in students to pursue their own dreams, I think BITS open door for all the world. So that way,
good.
yeah.
Good. Okay. So before we wind up, Aditya sir, last question, and it is again very frequently asked question it is. So can BITS give you more than just degree?
Of course, this question is basically what you have asked. Definitely, it is very much, it is very much valid question, because degree is just, I can say it's just 10% of what you get from BITS. Apart from that, you get to learn the word. It's a whole universe in itself, I would say. Degree is okay, fine. It's outcome of your academic efforts, which initially everyone longs for. But once you enter the college, you start feeling that you come out with not many things. First of all, lifelong friendships. You make the best friendships. Of course, there is no replacement of that one. Then second thing I would say, different skills, not just academic skills. So there are so many clubs and departments. For example, English drama club, Hindi drama club, Hindi press club, English press club.
You make the best friendships. Of course,
So these kind of things are there. There is a music club. There is a dance club. You see, if you are good at painting, art, sports. So you might be just interested initially, but once you get entry in BITS, you start honing your skills. You come up with far better person than the person with the skills which you have entered. So that is the thing. Apart from that, not just friendship, you get a huge network, as I discussed, organized network of alumni, where you can reach out to people. So, and they are all willing to help you. There are common platforms, common groups are there. So many WhatsApp groups are there of alumni. There are so many city chapters like BITSAT Delhi chapter is there, Bangalore, Mumbai, even tier 2 cities like Jaipur, Bhopal, Indore. They have all over the world. BITS alumni is there. It's not just even India. You see whether it's Dubai or Washington or London or Singapore, everywhere you'll find BITSians, and there are dedicated BITSian groups are there, whether it's a WhatsApp group or they are on Facebook, or there is a dedicated platform like BITS Connect. So these uh, these groups are very important once you graduate, and every year in the first week of August, first week on the weekends, BITSians celebrate something called BITSians Day. Basically, on this day, all the BITSians from all around the world, they join their respective alumni chapters of the city. For example, BITSian from Delhi will join. They will all meet at a place, and they will celebrate. They will chit chat, network, have dinner. So this gives you ample opportunity to mingle with junior and senior, and of course, thereby exploring opportunities for business, and of course for personal growth. So degree is just 10%, I would say. And many things which you get additionally, which you can't even dream of, it's there. So I hope I answered your question.
Yes, in detail, no doubt. So people, so let it be this much for today. please do join live session. Drop your comments, whatever you want to know. Even you can be at the part of live sessions too if you have some questions. And every day we appear at 9 o'clock with the different topics, with the different subject. And Monday and Thursday will be the day when 3 experts will join you to answer your questions related to your bits and everything that you have in your mind. Okay, so keep on watching, keep on enjoying. Have a good time.
Thank you so much.